rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Good evening. Welcome to the Hebron High School NHS inductions for 2019. I want to welcome all of you here tonight. Thank you for coming. Just wanted to say a few words before we get started here. I kicked off the year, the first day of school with the students with a little story. I'm not going to share the whole story, but if I say the phrase "be the coffee," these guys know what I'm talking about. You may not know what that means, so on the ride home or tonight later when they get home, ask them about that. But you guys remember that, and I talked about the potato and the egg and the coffee, and just by your presence here tonight, being inducted to this National Honor Society, you guys have proved to staff and faculty that you are the coffee. Okay, you're affecting your surroundings, the people around you, for positive, making things better. So my challenge to you tonight is to continue to do that. Not only for yourselves, but for your peers. Continue to influence them in a good direction, in a positive way. Help them make positive choices. You've done that already. Just by your presence here tonight, it proves that. I don't think you've done it all by yourself. I think these folks out here have had a lot to do with that. But nonetheless, you have made a positive impact on those around you. So I would encourage you to continue to do that. And I want you to know that as your principal, I consider each of you an example here in this building. And I would like to see that continue not only in this building, but in the community that you live in. Continue to make those positive choices in your own lives and also help to influence your peers. Remember that it's a daily, moment-by-moment decision. It's just not a one-time thing. So remember that. Sometimes you have good days and sometimes you have bad days. But I want you to know that I'm proud of you and congratulations on this very special honor. Thank you.
The four areas in which a candle must qualify for membership are symbolized by candles. Each candle represents character, scholarship, leadership, and service. These ideals, however, are only meaningful when combined with knowledge or wisdom. Knowledge is the guiding and strengthening force in each person's life, and without it, little good can be achieved. Margaret Fuller states, "If you have knowledge, let others light their candle in it." Megan, therefore, lights the candle of knowledge for which the remaining four candles of scholarship, character, leadership, and service receive their lighting immediately.
A candle's but a simple thing. It starts with just a bit of string, yet dipped and dipped with patient hand, it gathers wax upon the strand. Until complete and snowy white, it gives at last a lovely light. Life seems so like that bit of string. Each deed we do a simple thing. Yet day by day, if on life's strand, we work with patient heart and hand, it gathers joy, makes dark days bright, and gives at last a lovely light.
Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, and the light by which illuminates the future. Candidates and members have the challenge to continually expand their world through opportunities found in scholarship. According to John Oldham, all your future lies beneath your path. And Edward Hale states, I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. Tyra lights the candle of scholarship.
Leadership. Leadership should put forth a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to give up one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are inadequate without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is an important charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Contemplate these words of wisdom. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Author unknown. The first steps to leadership is servanthood, said by John Maxwell. And a real leader faces the music, even when he doesn't like the tune. Even when he doesn't like the tune. Author unknown.
Character is the force within each individual that distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one of us individuality. Without good character, each person cannot respect oneself or hope to attain the respect of others. It is this power of character which guides each of us through life, and when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make right choices. The problem of character is self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. According to H. Jackson Brown, our character is what we do when we think no one is looking. And from an anonymous author, reputation is what the world thinks a man is. Character is what he really is. Drew lights the candle of character. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. Albert Einstein states, "Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile." For the wisdom of Khalil Gibran, generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. Brooklyn lights the candle of service.
Will the National Honor Society candidates please rise?
You have heard the ideals of our society. If you believe in these ideals and are willing to uphold them, you are ready to make the pledge, while we renew our own, which I shall give to you. Will the current members please rise, and members and candidates please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
Now that you have taken your pledge, you are officially accepted into the Hebron chapter of National Honor Society. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your membership pin and certificate.
Juliana Domchek, daughter of Todd and Amber Domchek. Faith Alvarez, daughter of Christy and Jose Alvarez. Aaliyah Boone, daughter of Milton Boone and Jessica Eversole. Maya Donovan, daughter of Ryan and Andrea Donovan. Madison Elijah, daughter of Mark and Minty Elijah. Anthony Farler, son of Tiffany and Anthony Farler. Haley Foltz, daughter of Heidi and Michael Foltz. Rebecca Hayes, daughter of Jerry and Michelle Hayes. Madison Hilton, daughter of Matt and Jackie Hilton. Madison Moss, daughter of Darlene and Mike Moss. Madeline Molnar, daughter of Alicia Stanley. Maxwell Pastrick, son of Dan and Andrea Pastrick. Olivia Pastrick, daughter of Dan and Andrea Pastrick. Ellery Shea, daughter of Pam and Matt Shea. Hope Slusser, daughter of Carrie and Daniel Slusser. Jacob Sarabadka, son of Dawn and Mickey Sarabadka. Ryder Tozek, son of Jennifer and Sean Tozek. Gwen Weaver, daughter of Todd and Kathy Weaver. Connor Williams, son of Lori and Mark Williams.
You have made the pledge and received your membership pin and certificate. You are now ready to be entrusted with the torch, the symbol of our society. We come to place it in your hands, the priceless gift.
The candle is but a torch, but without it, you can have no light. Receive the gift, the symbol of knowledge unused, knowledge buried in the treasure house of books. Your unlit torches illustrate such knowledge. They possess every possibility of service, yet serve none at all. They lack the flame.
spiritual flame which symbolizes the spirit of National Honor Society, I light this torch. And from this torch, I give to you the supreme gift, light. Just as with this flame, I will touch your torch and make it a living thing, so may the flame of the Spirit kindle the knowledge which is yours and make it a living thing. As we give light to you, so you give light to others. Congratulate both the new members and the old members for being in the Honor Society. One of the highest honors a student can receive is membership in the National Honor Society.
Thank you to Mr. Oni for attending our induction ceremony and for your encouraging words. Also, a special thank you to Dr. Kleefish for helping to welcome our new members. Also, a thank you to senior Emma Slusser for providing the beautiful music before the program and her solo performing during the ceremony. To all the parents and friends, our new members, there will be a receiving line formed outside of the auditorium. The members will remain briefly for pictures before being dismissed. You are welcome to join us in celebrating and welcome the new members in the Commons area, where punch and desserts will be served. You are welcome to return to the auditorium for pictures at that time. Thank you all for coming.